Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel where we review anything and everything. And today we are just getting into this unboxing and quick look at this SANDISK Ultra flash drive. I'm gonna take this out of here. Now this is as you can see here, it's actually a 3-pack. So I'm not gonna open this up because I have one of these here. It's actually a 3-pack, so it came with 3 of these. And take a quick look at the package real quick. So this is a 3-pack of 32 gigs and it's USB 3. So it's pretty fast. I won't say that it feels as fast as something that is a USB-C drive, but it says up to 10 times faster than USB 2.0, and I guess that's about right. I have used it to transfer some files, but also keep in mind that 32 gigs, you're really using this for, you know, say if you are at school, you need something that's pretty affordable. Maybe you want a 3-pack because, you know, you might have one at school. You got one maybe always in your bag. You got one at home, and, you know, you might need it for multiple places. You don't need a lot of heavy storage. You just essentially need it for, you know, just having it multiple places, and you just need to have 3 more so than you need to have one that's like maybe 100 gigs or something like that. Says here, transfer a full-length movie in less than 40 seconds, up to 10 times faster than USB 2.0 drives. Help keep private files private with SanDisk private access software. I normally don't really use that kind of thing. But I purchased this because I needed something where I could put some files on and possibly even give it to someone. Now, some people are in the market of using things like Dropbox and whatever the case is. If you're a little more old school like me, and you have to transfer files or give files to somebody, I'm more the type who will just download it on a flash drive, give it to somebody, and, you know, tell them, get me back the flash drive whenever they have time. Or, you know, being that this wasn't that bad of a price, I'm gonna have the link down in the description below for Amazon. I think that it came up to something like, for all 3, I think it was somewhere in the ballpark of $10 to $15. So it's one of those kind of things where it may have been in the $10 range. I can't remember, but like I said, link's gonna be down in the description down below. And this is the kind of thing where, if being that you have a 3-pack, if it ends up being where you end up having to give it to whoever and you don't end up getting it back, it's not a big loss. Now you've got the area for the lanyard, if you want to throw like a little lanyard on it. It has this where you clip it inwards, so you can, it's retractable, take it inwards. It says right there, USB 3.0. This little tab right here allows you to write something on it if you want to maybe like write a little name for this drive, so that way you don't get them confused, because maybe you use them like drive A, drive B, drive C, so that way you know what's on what. And like I said before, like primarily, I think that I've transferred files that might be somewhere around 10 gigs, and it will take a couple of seconds, maybe about, you know, almost like say a minute maybe for like 10 gigs, something like that. I think in that ballpark range, maybe, I'm not too sure. But so it's relatively fast. It's good enough for the amount of space that it holds on it. But like I said, I really recommend these for if it's things like, not so much you transferring obviously large files, because you're gonna want something that holds more than that. And if you're getting something that holds more than say 32 gigs, you're really gonna probably want something that is USB-C, a USB-C type of drive, like as far as the dongle that goes on it. But this type is not the dongle, but you know what I mean, like the end point, the connection point. But this type is good, like I said, if you just need something kind of cheap just to be, you know, like I said, maybe a student, or you plan on giving the drive to somebody and you don't know if you're gonna get it back. That's what you use these for. So you don't want to take your good drives that might have, like I have one that's 128 gigs, and it's a double-sided one. One side is USB-C, the other side is USB, I think it's 3.0. And that one I wouldn't give away. You know what I mean? I use that primarily for when I'm doing work, but I would never want to give that one to somebody and say, okay, hope you return it. No, that's what these ones are for. So like I said, link's gonna be in the description down below for that, you guys. So I definitely recommend it. I've been using them. The speed on them is good enough, fast enough. I don't have an issue with them, but I also don't put super major huge files on here, probably 10 gigs at a time when I'm doing transfers, but usually don't have much more than that at one given time. And then I'll probably just you know, if I'm doing it to send somebody or give to somebody, they'll do what they got to do. I'll get the flash drive back, and I'll usually wipe it clean and use it again if I need to do, you know, some kind of other drop off thing like that. So, all right, you guys, as always, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.